chilling out, eating. Oh. I just have to do one more sentence for my current college assignment for the day. Then I'll be done. Which means more time to work on the other side video. Have to re-edit a few things there. Because I had an idea in place, but the idea can't be done effectively elsewhere. So I gotta scrap it, which is gonna take me like about 30 minutes. What's up, Jeremy? Beyond that, though, one of the 5 bosses is already done. The next 2 shouldn't be as bad. Oh, shouldn't take as long either. The child's gonna take a little bit of time, but I have most of his scans already. And then Suffering will probably take the longest, but Suffering's kind of rehashing old information anyways. The Dars won't take anywhere near as long. So currently there's I want to say 13 or 14 minutes of the other side video fully edited, ready to go of the 41 minutes. Which is great progress. God, it's like 100 degrees outside today. My car has no AC. I was in like a fucking furnace for like 30 to 40 minutes. I mean, that shit is rough. Always make sure your AC is working in your car. Especially if you don't drink water all day, which because that can cause problems. Yeah. Beyond that, though, once the RSM video is done, I'll just go straight into the New Vegas video. I'm going to push the Fist of the North Star stuff back. I did acquire a few new guidebooks yesterday. Yes, yesterday I acquired a few guidebooks. Oh, you're going to have to wait for those to show up. What don't I do? I'll kick in the high gear. Well, the game plan going forward for videos is going to be other side first. Once that's out of the way, I'll immediately go into New Vegas. New Vegas, I suspect, outside of editing, will probably take me maybe like a week's worth of research, maybe even less. I really just have to figure out how power armor scales. Because I don't think Securitrons are going to be all that necessary to scale. Oh, for the New Vegas run, I'm doing the video for it. You don't even fight Securitrons. More accurately, it's power armor and death claws. Once I get that stuff going out of the way, that video is gonna be easy peasy. FM, where the fuck are you? Were you working today or what? I was just saying that for a New Vegas video, all I have to really research is just where do death claws and power armor consistently scale. Then I can just make the New Vegas video in like a week. So I'll have to read power armor lore statements and maybe some feats. I don't know how to take Fallout 4. Well, it's not needing power armor. It's that for a New Vegas video, I'm doing it. I'm at work. I see. I'll say, why has message not pop up? Yep. Sucks to suck. No, so the way I would be scaling, hello, Ezra. The way I would be scaling New Vegas would be based on, dude, means I'll take a shower. Would be based on the premise of all possible outcomes are achievable, but I'll only be doing the Mr. House missions on DLC. So that means like the only real scalable missions for New Vegas, because I'm not gonna do all the side quests. I don't think the side quests add too much to New Vegas for scaling purposes. So that means the only side. That means like the only things I have to really worry about is just the Brotherhood and Death Claws. Everything else is gonna be like minuscule. So I have to check if there's a New Vegas guidebook or a lore book. I don't think there is. I don't think I need to worry about that though, because I think Mr. House states how durable the Securitrons are, because one outcome is going to be killing Yes Man, I believe. I believe House does give statements for the armor of the Securitrons. I mean, Burger King. Just some hamburgers and some chicken nuggets and French fries. Although, even by Burger King standards, this chicken sandwich kind of sucks. Burger King's. I actually don't mind Burger King. I think Burger King's fine. Although I will say they could fucking would have fucking killed them to give people warm food. Ugh. No, I actually don't. I actually don't hate Burger King. I think Burger King is. I think Burger King is fine. Like 3 hamburgers, a large fries, and like 8 chicken nuggets for fucking like $10. Yeah, okay, that's a good deal to me. It's more food than I'll get elsewhere, and I didn't really feel like cooking today because I don't have enough food to cook. My daily portions is just like a small portion of rice and like a piece of salmon. So like I work today, so and I don't eat all day, so I needed more. I needed more food. Oh, your chicken sandwiches go to? All right. Yeah, my homework assignment's due tonight at 12, but I've already finished most of it, so I just gotta research for like 2 sentences and then I'm done. That'll be super easy. So I got some time to kill while I'm eating my dinner. It is sufficient, Ewan. Sufficient. So other side videos coming along nicely. 14 minutes available. The 41 minutes are edited. Looking pretty solid. I just gotta research New Vegas Power Armor and Death Claws, and then I'll be good for the New Vegas video. Let's see, there's a keyword I'd rather make. Yeah, I'm not making shit right now. You know, yeah, well, that's about it. I'll be pushing Fist of the North Star back for a while. Much better. Until I get my new guidebooks. Well, it sounds great, but that also sounds like it takes work. I'm gonna do that here. I've been working all day. My new manager's already fucking thinking of quitting, I think. That's funny. That's not real work. I'm gonna pull Kyle. That's not real work. Oh. Newhan's playing with Gundams. Of course he is. Of course he is. Yes, it is if you got a pool. You have a pool. Like an actual pool, or you got one of those inflatable pools. Vanguard Azura is a card game that's been out for I want to say 3 or 4 years now. It's this weeb one, really fucking weeb. You think having Bayonetta and Luca as a couple and killing Jean in a dirty way is Kamiya's way of giving the LGBTQ the middle finger? I think just John fans in general were given the middle finger, honestly, which is kind of ironic because I think Kamiya says he prefers John. I think he was just after the John fans, really. I don't know. Bayonetta's a weird character because I think there were a few lines of Bayonetta 2's costume scenes that imply she's bi. I'm convinced John was gay the entire time. But beyond that, there's no reason to assume that Bayonetta was ever like in that camp, so to speak. The thing is that because Bayonetta was so long between intervals, that community decided to adopt her, so to speak. Oh, 8mm film. It's beautiful. Card 5 Vanguard has so many add-ons. I'm not going to build more than one deck for Card 5 Vanguard. None of my friends play it besides Newhin, and I'm not feeling really... I've spent too much money this summer. Red Disc showed up and decided to be based. No, I'm still. If that new card game, no, yeah, there's no new card game besides Battle Spirits. If you're referring to my card game project, I'm still trying to come up with a fucking name for it. Because Newman's like, oh, that name was terrible. Pain. The chicken nuggets not bad actually. No. Let me hear a name. No. I actually forgot what the fuck I called it. I think Devil gave a better name actually. One that might be a little easier. Battle Spirits, that was it. Yeah, Battle Spirits is the one that just recently came out. Motherfuckers got like fucking dice cubes, like fucking and shit. Motherfuckers are playing a board game. Calling it a card game ass looking motherfuckers. It's okay, Miso Soup. I already have people for that. Well, I have knew him for that. Devil gives feedback once in a blue moon. So I have knew him for that. Don't worry. I don't give a fuck what your credentials are. Is Dima being paid though? I mean, yeah, for the artwork. Hang on, I seen you enter into the slander me. Lad, don't worry. First, I want you to give the game a try, and then let's see how it goes from your reaction for the tutorial. It seems you got a grasp. Yeah, I heard God in the title, and I was like, just as a motherfucker, you trying to be unlike thinking God's gonna be like the main attraction? No. It wasn't just God's. It's just that, again, I actually did forget what the title was. Because after you told me it was bad, I was like, no, guess I gotta go back to the drawing board. I completely forgot it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's already a card game called Just Gods. I'd probably get sued for that. That sounds like a lawsuit. That sounds like an easy ass lawsuit against me. All Newman does is slander me. And all I do is give him work. For shame. Man, my LC has a better name than Rin. Yo, that's fucking crazy, bro. You got a self-published book out? You're talking a lot of shit from that distance, boy. You got some work to show for that? Wow, knew him. Wow. The water is drinkable. It's not dirty. Yeah, it's at my house, bitch. Well, until you self-publish that shit, I need you to shut the fuck up. Or if you get it published, you know. That's always a possibility. You'll never catch me talking shit without a published book. Yeah, not any fucking more. At least Zento ain't a rapist. First off, none of you have read the book. You can't make that claim against Rin. Secondly, what the fuck kind of name is Zento? What the fuck is that even supposed to be? Zento. Bro, it sounds like the name of a fucking sword, bro. Is your character a fucking sword? Your character a sentient fucking sword? What the fuck kind of name is Zento? Oh, it's a term. Okay, see, that makes sense because Zento doesn't sound like a fucking name. Improvising color, just another card game. That's not bad, Ozra. With naming schemes like that, you might make it somewhere in this world. Still better than Rin? Rin's an actual name, you know that, right? Granted, it's a girl's name, but still. God, Burger King. Could you, like, give me slightly warmer fries next time, please? This shit's not even room temperature. Still good, but, like, you know, come on. Listen. It's still better than McDonald's grease sticks, but, like, come on, bro. Like, a little heat wouldn't kill them. He has amnesia? Ah, I see. In Miso's defense, people name their children after things or places. I don't think the Japanese do. Not like that. I could be wrong, but I don't think they do that. Grease sticks? Yeah, bro, you ever have fucking McDonald's french fry and you ever fucking squeeze it a little bit? See, when I squeeze this Burger King fry, you wanna know what comes out? Fucking potato. My fucking fingers are any greasier. But, you get a fucking McDonald's fry and you crush that fucking grease crystal. Your fucking hands become caked in grease. Like, it is literally a fucking crystallized piece of grease that they call fucking fries. It's in my top 5 french fries, but, you know, still. Miso, that is a respectable position. Burger King fries the best? Too true, new and too true. Bacon their fries? No. I don't think any fast food chain bakes their fries. I think they're all, well, fried. Listen. I'll extend an olive branch to McDonald's people here. When your beef doesn't taste like fucking plastic, you make a good sandwich. But when it tastes like plastic, which is pretty fucking common, had to make gimmick shakes for last month. Oh, that's right. You guys were doing the whole Grimace shake, right? Do you actually have to make like a new batch for that? I thought it was just like a recoloring. I didn't have one. Oh, itadakimasu. I know you're supposed to have to start. Oh, well, see, that's the first thing, is that Mexican pizza is fucking dog shit. Somehow only fucking Mexicans. Some fucking how. Only fucking Mexicans. Look, I got paid extra for that event. Nice. Also, Big Mac over the quarter pounder. Nah, that's a trash take. That's a garbage take. I'm gonna grab another fucking drink. I'm thirsty. Zimpy thirsty. I'm gonna have strawberry this time. Fuck. You guys ever heard about this? You guys ever heard about this one place called Del Taco? I'll take out the filter for now. What's wrong with Just Fruit? Fuck your Just Fruit! But please, sir, I want some Just Fruit. Fuck you! Just Fruit. Anyways. Yeah, so Newhan, I think, is going to be done with Kyle's stuff pretty soon. If Newhan finishes before the Arside video is done, I'm going to commission a quick little comic from him. Don't listen to fucking Kyle. Kyle's a little fucking bitch who doesn't appreciate the appeal of minced meat. Kyle's like, no, Zim, I need whole cuts. Zim, I need whole cuts, Zim. Yeah, let's go. Your guys' pizzas are debatable. Some of them are crappy enough, or crispy enough they are crunchy, but some of them look straight out of the freeze, out of the microwave. What the fuck is a vegetable? My diet literally just consists of. Hang on, let me show you the diet here. How bad is my fridge right now? Oh, it's horrible. You see it right there? That's rice. That's my food for the next 2 days. I combine that rice with the salmon. Most of the shit isn't mine. This is like my brother's and my mom's. Most of the shit's not mine. And that's gonna be my meal for the next 2 days. And if I'm really feeling spicy, I'll throw in the mixed vegetables. That's what I eat. That is my meal outside of work. You got that lemon Arizona? What the fuck do you mean lemon Arizona? Who the fuck has a lemon Arizona? Oh. I have no fucking clues who that is. I think that's my mom's. Guys, I'm writing a scene where Dante and Christy Madera are sitting together at a French restaurant. And Francine and Christy learns about Dante's abilities and responsibilities. Does Mina Sparta grant him? What would Dante say? Dante would probably downplay his abilities. He'd probably say he gets some stuff. He probably wouldn't mention like all the details of it. Something wrong, Kyle? Something wrong? I've been adding vegetables. Something wrong, Kyle? What? Are the mixed vegetables not good enough for you, Kyle? Is that it? Are the mixed veggies just not up to your standards? I'm like at 171 pounds. My diet's been working out effectively. I just got to put on some muscle. And then I can finally cosplay. Oh, no! Fuck tomato. I'll go the hard way. Thank you. I thought you'd eat more than that. Okay, so I also sub it in with like half a bag of chips throughout the day for my lunch, and my breakfast is just gonna be 4 pieces of bread, whole wheat, of course, with some butter on it. The layer of the buttering is up for debate. I'm not going to cook tomato. Kyle's told me about the wonders of tomato for weight loss. Kyle's also died, so I'm not going to take his advice on that one. I eat half a bag of chips a day. Yeah, Azra, and if you ate the way I did, you probably would have some fucking money! I eat like a poor person. Even when I have money, I eat like a poor person. So I don't end up in your situation being broke. Hey, all joking aside, bro. Dude, I don't even season that salmon. The most my rice gets... The most my rice gets for fucking flavor... is like a few drizzles of soy sauce. Low sodium because fucking actual soy sauce tastes like fucking dead people. It's usually plain white rice, no fucking... Well, okay, that's not true. I put some avocado oil on my salmon. I put some avocado oil on my salmon so it cooks properly. I put a little bit beneath it and just a little fucking spoon on top. Next time I'm cooking salmon, I'll stream it for you guys so you can all see the Zim cooking strats. You know, because you know I cook like a poor person, despite me living in a pretty good financial situation. I don't cook like a fucking king like Kyle over there. Salt for what? The salmon's already salty. Salt comes in the soy sauce. What are you talking about? Ya te miraron. Y tú que a veces se salió. Te amo, ver, pero tú no. Tú no te dejaste. Basil? Paprika? Motherfucker, bro, salmon don't need no seasoning. Aquí está la bolsa si quieres ponerlo ahí para tirar.
Entonces siempre tampoco. Entonces
We saw your mom. I know.
Entonces siempre no se va a hacer nada, pues.
Their mom face reveal? Yes.
Hijo de... Ay, friend, pero no te levantó el castigo. No te levantó el castigo.
Why does she look Asian? Oh, esa más dice que tú me es china. Bro, I season my chicken. She actually looks pretty. I mean, yeah, she is. You know, but she's not like fucking depressed or wanting to fucking kill me. Is she single? I mean, yeah, but you need a father. I mean, go ahead. Listen, man. If you listen, man, Osro, it's you know, if that's how you want to go for it, man. But everything you hate about women, she's worse. I affectionately refer to my mother as the biggest bitch I've ever met in my life, and that's an impressive list. She's one of the worst people I've ever met. That is an impressive list. It's fucking like she's like fucking. I know what top dog looks like. Wait, is there no way to say Asian in Spanish? There is. I just say Chino because that's just Chinese. Because let's be honest, when you're saying they look Asian, you're saying they look similar to Chinese or Japanese. I don't see the fucking difference. I'm pretty sure Chino means Chinese, but I think every fucking Mexican and Hispanic just says Chino because when we're all saying they look fucking Asian, we all saying you look Chino. No, but she dolled herself up today. She went to mass. I'd look better than her if I had all that makeup on, let me tell you that much. Why the fuck are you guys calling me Nacho? How does Josué translate to Nacho? What the fuck? ¿Que te dicen que miras China?
Pues qué bonita, porque las chinas no se hacen bien.
Well, she says thanks for the compliment because Chinese people never age.
¿Mande?
Nah, Newman lives in the chill. You're a guy. You're a gay? Uruguay? I think it's Uruguay. Gua? Uruguay?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, it's okay. I age too. Look. That's what I used to look like all those years ago. That one's me. That's my brother. He used to be really skinny back then. Not anymore. And so calling people.
Nunca pensé que no que iba a ir en la tarde porque si no ya te va a agarrar de su pendeja.
Yes, that was a limited edition Assassin's Creed Brotherhood shirt there. Yes, it was. Yeah, look at that, the hair and glasses. Yeah, we had a. Yeah, don't worry about that. Calling a mixed Asian, I don't age, tragic. And instead of calling people with Pedro in their name, they call them Lolo. The insanity of this place, I swear to God. Yeah, Uruguay. Actually, yeah, no. So, you look like you were cosplaying as a Motley Crue member. It's probably more a Beals. It was more a Beals phase back then.
Pues yo digo.
My brother used to be so skinny back then. Not anymore. I don't want to talk about the phases I've been through because I've been through several phases that would definitely be considered slightly unwholesome.
Yo ya no sé ni qué hacer ni qué. Yo ya no sé. Yo ya no sé ni qué te puedo decir ni sí, sí ni no porque realmente todo está mal. Todo está mal. Entonces, ¿qué te puedo decir?
Did you have an emo phase? No,
Yeah.
I had. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just say I've lived a pretty full life besides having like sex. I've done too many things. I never understood the emo phase. That's just weird. Also, I couldn't have emo phase. I was playing League of Legends. Bro, if I was emo in League of Legends, bro. No. Bro, I was doing team fights with 7 FPS. You don't get an emo phase at that point. If you have an emo phase playing team fights... You lost virginity? No, I said besides sex. Besides sex, because, like, I'm still a virgin. Bro, if I lost my virginity, I literally would do a cover of I Just Had Sex by Lonely Island and I'd post it on the channel. Listen, I assure you, when that day comes, if that day ever comes, because, let's be real here, I don't exactly go out for it. You'll all know. Red video games basically, and by going out with the all of y'all people managed to find, especially the speaking. Glad Zim is a very nice English teacher, learning the difference between cooking and cooking. Is your mom working towards getting her green card? Does she already have it? She already has it. I've had my fair share of women. Some of them were crazy bitches. Bro, I hear talking about them McDonald's stories. Bro. My mom just got hers. Good for your mom, Red Dusk. Yeah, my mom got her green card, I want to say like 10 years ago. Because she's been here for, I want to say 25 years now. No, she's been married for 25, or she was married for 25. ¿Cómo veniste a Estados Unidos, Mago? ¿20 años atrás? Yeah, she's been here for like 20 years. She's made the most of it. ¿Qué? No estoy diciendo nada específicamente de ti. A menos que traes un green card y si lo traes.
¿Y qué tienes que estar diciendo, mi vida?
Mujer, tú dices a todos que tú conoces qué güey yo soy y todo eso.
¿No estás diciendo mi vida ni nada?
Amá,
Ni de
mujer,
dónde soy ni nada.
mujer, nadie lo va a mirar.
No importa. Ay, si prendo ya no sé qué decirte. Mira, a ver. Te digo, tú crees que a mí con un día me tienes. Ay, no.
Like one wanted me in a maid outfit and I was not having that.
Con un día.
What kind of
Imagínate
fetish is
qué
that?
hago con un día.
Zim basically telling his life experiences. Meanwhile, his mom discussing with DA having to catch Walter on Chicago running around with Jesse. Yeah, no, once you get the green card, life is a lot easier. Now it's 107 degrees out here. Yeah, so I don't know. I gotta figure out a new name for the card game. My brother keeps telling me this one joke of trying to. It's one joke to try and make like the catchphrase for the card game "Time to Come," but "come" is spelled K-U-M for "kill your monster." I don't know. I think it sounds funny. Then the other bitch wanted to eat my flesh. Bro, stop getting the bitches who hang around the McDonald's dumpster, bro. By the way, would Dante have ever gotten asked that question of what are his abilities by anyone before? I don't think so. Time to crush. Hey, solid cross. I could call it Crushing Fate. No one's ever connected with on a level. I think the people who have just don't care. They come to me, Zim, I don't come to them. Me, so, Zim, I'm such a magnet for all these bitches that I get all these crazy, Zim. I don't know, to crush your Clashing Fates. I feel like Clashing Fates is taking.
I want to look in other job.
Pues si quieres otro trabajo, mamá, yo te dije que yo te puedo ayudar.
¿Por qué no metiste toda tu basura aquí?
Eso que apenas estoy comiendo. Ah, ya puse gasolina y todo en mi carro.
Porque es que no, él me espera.
¿Esperado para qué? ¿Tú no quieres fucking Burger King? ¿Para qué? ¿Qué sí?
Tenemos que ir a la leche mañana, no fue a la Target.
Oh, yeah. Entonces no tengo cereal. Yo tengo colegio que esta mañana. Clash of Fates sounds spicy. You should go with that. No, Clashing Fates, not Clash of Fates. That might be taken. I don't think that is actually. I'll have to go for a card like that. Damn it. My goes off. Did you ever get to read the lovemaking scene that I wrote? I'm halfway through it. Unfortunately, I put my life on hold specifically for editing Other Side and college work. That's why I'm probably not gonna be dealing with Newman tomorrow because I got college work. The Beautiful Life, mujer. ¿De qué estás platicando tú? Maybe you can do earlier. I wake up late. No, it's literally the presentation's on Monday. So, if later during the week you can duel, we can try doing it later during the week. But like Sunday, like it's literally the next day. I'd rather spend time working on it because this is a big part of my assignment. It's it's like the only project they're giving us for the summer class. Like, I already have today's homework done, which hopefully today's homework gets like a 25 out of 40, which is basically a fucking D, but, you know, I'll fucking take it. How do you stop halfway through it? It's not like it's a whole novel. Red Dusk, because when usually I read shit for, like, fan fiction and stuff, I read it at night in my bed. So I kind of stop when it's time to go to sleep. Because what happens is I get off my stream like at 2:40 usually in the morning. Then I go get ready to go to bed. And then insomnia kicks in. And then I'm stuck in my bed till like fucking 4 or 5 in the morning. But I'm like, okay, well, I'll just read shit till like fucking 4. Because it's what we'll be fucking doing anyways. Just staying up all night. And then I go to sleep. It's a very simple process. Also, Red Dusk, for an update on your commission, it's still been going on for a year. Manglers was working on it, but Mangler told me he wants to re-record it. So I guess it's being. I guess Manglers decided to update it. I guess. Monday. What the fuck is a butterfly exercise? So yeah. Hopefully that'll be recorded this week. This is like my last major week of college for the summer. It ends like August. All my classes end like August 8th, so I think they end not next week, but the week after. So I gotta make sure all my classes done. Yeah, Clashing Fates works well, dude. I live in the future. I would tell you anytime, anywhere. I can bring my laptop to the bathroom and duel you using the toilet seat of the playmat.
¿Y ahora cómo voy a escribir los mensajes?
¿Cómo que cómo vas a escribir?
Es que ya es diferente, ya me dice diferente.
¿Qué es el problema? ¿La RCS message? No entiendo qué es el problema. ¿Cómo que?
No me deja hacerlos.
¿Cómo que no te... Mira.
Dice...
So it's brace your legs for as long as possible, laying down in a pedaling motion?
No, a mí no me da dolor a nada. O sea, no me quiere dejar mandar el mensaje.
¡Enséñame! ¡Dame tu teléfono! Ok, mujer, ¿qué es el problema?
Que yo lo quiero escribir.
Ok, aquí está.
Ah,
Ok, no escucha aquí en RCS message. ¿What should I say?
ujú.
Ok, espérate. Escribe. Hago. ¿Ya está ahí?
No me deja el güey.
¿Cómo que no te deja? Ahí está. Nomás pucha ahí RCS message. Eso no lo vas a escribir. Sí. So anyway, Dante would just tell Christy something like, it just makes me strong enough to kick whatever demon that tries to cross the border into our great proud reality, or something like that. I mean, yeah, it's close enough. Clashing Fates works well. Well, I guess I'll call it Clashing Fates then. Fuck it. Why not? Although that might be copyrighted. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. I'll have to double check on that one.
José, ¿te fue bien?
¿Eh?
¿Te fue bien?
Más o menos me empataron. Mexicanos se enojaron conmigo. No es mi culpa que ellos no tienen dinero. Casi no estaba gente por como 2 horas. Bien suave tiempo.
No, porque lo quieren que hagas algo.
¿Eh?
Luego quieren que hagas algo.
No, me dejan solos porque yo nunca platico.
No te digo, no te regañan, no te digo que no haces cosas si quieres que hagas.
¿Sí? Ellos no me dan cosas a hacer. Ellos están enojados que yo no lo hago solo. ¿Eh? Si no me dices hacer nada, yo no puedo hacer mi trabajo. Fake Grand Order pulls up. Time to make a card game. Fake Grand Order is already in a card game. They're with a card game called Roseweiss, I think is what it's called. If Christie asked Dante if he's the strongest Sparta, what would Dante say? He'd probably sound like, I don't know. Or probably more accurately, doesn't really matter. I think he'd probably say like, who knows. I don't think he'd give a definitive answer on that one. The great fate climax. Dante would just string her on. I don't think string her on's the right word. I think he would just say it in a way to where it's pretty clear he either doesn't care or he doesn't like want to talk about it. Yeah, Clash of Fates ain't terrible. I'll have to write that down later. Yeah, because currently I still only have one deck. Ewan's still working on the second deck, more or less. The third deck is done, and I still have to go back and change up the fourth leader a little bit because he's very unique by comparison, and I think he's a little too strong as he currently is. Because I realized for his level 2 form, he can technically paralyze the entire board, but I also realized he can't really damage the leaders consistently. Unless I give him some form of multi-hit, but he gets no units on phase 2. So I would have to give him some form of like double strike in order for him to be able to deal damage to the leader. Thankfully, that card hasn't even been worked on in any way, shape, or form, so that's fine. I can just like... I was going to ask if we had to get 14 cards done for a new deck, or how many are left, because we have like 7 done if my memory ain't blurry. Every deck is going to have 13 cards. Because 50 divided by 4 is 12.5. So every deck has to have 13 cards. Yeah, because from here on in, you're just going to be drawing, I think, just one more spell. Okay, hang on. We have the 3 starters done, because one of those cards that you made is a token. So we've only got 6 cards for the main deck done. Yeah, because there's the 4 Great Reapers still to go. There's, I think, a field spell and another spell card, and there's one other character, I think. Or there might be another spell. Would you let Mangler make some videos talking about the Halo lore? If he wanted to, yeah, but like, I mean... I don't think... I mean, like he likes Halo lore. I don't think he'd want to make videos about it. Yeah, because you've drawn the early cards, and I think the last card you drew was the Reaper. So I think we only have, not including the Blessed Soul, only like 6 cards of the main deck done. Yeah, so I think we still have like 8 cards to get through. Then we have the fun deck, or technically the smut deck. But does Rain fight like Kenshiro though? Technically yes, technically no. He does use pressure points, or he did. In the game, in the card game, he'll use some pressure point mechanics. In the lore, he did, but he's currently lost his memory. So I'll see if I end up giving him that pressure point fine style back. That being said, yeah, no, so yeah, I think you still have like 8 cards to work on, which is fine because like a few of those ones are gonna be silhouettes. Because I think the Alexander deck's probably gonna end up being the most expensive deck out of all of them. That one and maybe the Rin deck. Because the Rin deck's leader card will be probably the most expensive card in that deck. I thought he used swords. He doesn't use swords. I mean, he can. Not like his active choice, but he can. I mean, he can use swords if he wants to. Alright, Layers, mate. Have fun.
No, just get food.
Oh, okay.
If you want to share first, go for it.
I got some college to take care of still. Oh, nice. Because if everything goes well, then we might be able to get this deck done in about 1 week or two. Yeah, the Reaper deck going forward, I think the most complicated thing you have to draw. Has your brother always had that hair? Yeah, he's more or less had the same hairstyle. I think the most complicated card you have left to draw for... Well, keep in mind, no, because it's the main Reaper deck, and then it's the fucking hero deck. Although the Reaper's hero deck is going to be significantly easier than the last one. You just have to draw the Reaper without his mask. His hand as its own card. His wing as its own card. And I think there's one other card in his hero deck. But the Reaper's hero deck will be a little more... ¿Eh? Sí, yo aprendí. Iba a ir al Aldi, pero pensé, es más mañana que hago las cosas, es porque necesitamos agua. Sí, Josué, que no te vayas temprano otra vez.
No.
I mean, if you have questions about the lore, like, I'll answer them. I mean, I'm technically 3 books into it, but, like, the lore's not very fully established. The books could be better written, too. I'm working on it. Of course, I could just move Rin back a set and bring in a different leader for this one. Because the thing is, I think Rin and Alexander at this point hit the same motif. Because Rin is a singular leader unit that gets buffed and attacks the board like that. Alexander was meant to be a multi-hit focus leader, but he also gets buffed too by his units pretty consecutively. But his is just more straightforward. I could push Rin back to set 2. And then I just have to bring in something for set 1. Which means I can move up either the Shadow King deck, Bun's deck, which I'm still not sure if that's going to be based on Fables or if that's going to be based on mech suits. The Stripper deck, although I think I'm going to leave the Stripper deck out for the next set regardless. Or Maximilian's deck. But Maximilian's deck is going to be unique in its own right. So I don't think I'm going to include it in the first set. No. That potentially comes with the Bun deck. No. So the Archangel's deck is going to be like, his hero deck is going to be, if a unit is destroyed, summon either the hand of an Archangel or like the wing of an Archangel to take his place. So you can flood the board with cards that get destroyed for like quick, easy attacks. Because death is card destruction, but the Angel archetype as a whole is meant to be a swarm-based archetype. Alucard Helsing versus Kratos. I think Kratos actually takes that one unless you go with Schrodinger's cat situation. Yeah, I think Rin and Alexander double dip into the same play style. I think I'm better off moving one of the decks upwards, but then that leaves me with either deck manipulation. Well, I guess technically the Shadow fucking King and the Strippers both do deck manipulation, so I could move one of them up. Because my plan for the Shadow deck is going to be when a Shadow is destroyed or pay a cost for a Shadow, shuffle it in the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck. Your opponent draws it, and it immediately discards 1 card in their hand along with the Shadow. If the Shadow discards a card, reshuffle it back into your the top 10 cards of your deck. If the Shadow gets triggered on hit, it will make you discard a card from your hand. And you would just swarm your opponent's deck with Shadows. But if you're playing this leader, you would give your opponent either 3 or 5 light bulbs, which would be their own unique card art. Which is just that, like, if too many Shadows are in your deck, you just activate it, purge all the Shadows, reshuffle them into, like, you know, the Shadow King's deck or something, and then go on from there. But in order to do that, have to limit how many units Shadow King can have on the field, so it's not too oppressive. Because it's already going to be oppressive, but, like, the idea is going to be, like, as the Shadows creep in further and further, you're slow, like, the darker it gets, the less chance you have to fight back. Kind of like a light bulb flickering out. So I could just move that deck upwards. Or Bun's deck, which, again, deciding on what that one's still going to be. I think if I go with the mech suit version of the Bun deck, I could play her. She won't be able to attack on her own, but being able to build like an actual like sort of mech suit around her unit, she'd have like a really different board. So what powers does Rin have? Just some currently right now generic energy manipulation and future sight, just like energy enhancement for his physical body and some of his attacks. No real range attacks though currently. Some training, some resistances to like soul manipulation and shit like that. Oh, and he has the blue, technically. Yeah, he has the blue, which is just a set of armor that kind of just doesn't exist in reality, so it kind of Duranegs everything. I don't know. I'll probably move the Rin deck back. I'll finalize the Rin leader in this set, and then I'll push his deck back. Because I think he does double dip too hard in Alexander's archetype. Or not archetype, but he double dips too hard into Alexander's play style, I think. I'm trying to have 4 different play styles at the start, and I think it double dips a little too hard into what Alexander's already going to be doing. Well, or I could take one of those ideas Devil or Newhan had for their own lead, because they mentioned either a life drain deck. I think it was a life drain deck or a vampire deck. I don't know. I wrote it down somewhere. They had ideas for 2 different deck types. So I don't know. I could try inserting one of those in. What about Alexander powers? Similar situation, but no future sight, just more resistances. They're not like cracked power-wise. At least, not right now. Oh, wait, no. I forgot. Rin has equalization, so he can just equalize his powers and stats to his opponent. But that doesn't really work out all that well for him because, like, the stronger his opponent is, the more strain it puts on his mind, and, like, you know, there's already been points where he just collapses from trying to equalize with somebody because he's not mentally strong enough yet. Alexander doesn't... Yeah, because Rin's... I guess Rin has shapeshifting too, actually. Yeah, he has shapeshifting. Will it be a win con for Kratos against Alucard? Just killing Alucard. I think Kratos has more than enough options to get an advantage of killing Alucard. It really just depends if you give him Schrodinger or not. I don't know. Oh, right. It was a Necromancy deck. I need 4 distinct enough play styles. Snip something on the table. You know what? We also need Zim, our own version of a Toon World deck where we do a bastardized version of Disney. You mean trying to get me sued? ¿Qué mujer? ¿Quieres decir algo?
No tengo trabajo.
¿Te pataron?
No, pero es como si no tuviera.
Ay, ay, ay. So is Tom just a normal human in terms of capabilities? No. No. He would claim he is, but no. Even the first, so the lore on the planet is that humanity has started evolving to some extent into what people call mutants because, you know, they're the minority at the moment, but they are the evolution of humanity based on, you know, New Age. Tom can fight them, and they can move so fast that if they're really trying their hardest for the lower level mutants, they can move so fast time doesn't move. And Tom can still react to them even in that, what I call dead time. It's just meant to show, like, a difference in superiority. I don't know. I've always liked the idea of moving so fast, like, everything stops around you. I could have just given them all time stop, but I feel like that would be just a little too silly. Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure Disney has their hands too full with other issues to be worried about someone that lives with his mom. You'd think so, wouldn't you? You would think so. But no. No, they're not. But yeah, Vampire deck and Necromancer deck and Devil, I think, wanted a Dragon leader that was heavily aggressive with cards focused around it. That's just what Alexander does.
Yeah.
He just wants a dragon. He can have a reskin. Does Tom even have powers, though? He's got incredibly bad luck. He wants a dragon with board wiping and draw power. So he just wants every... No, Devil, no. I don't even fucking have a dragon in my series. I mean, granted, it's fucking like it's a fucking dragon. It's not like you need to have an excuse to have a dragon. I could just take a dragon from like a different dimension or whatever. Like that's not like crazy. It's just like, oh, I could have the owl actually. I could have the dimensional owl and the dimensional pigeons. The dimensional pigeons could be pretty spicy. Okay, never mind. Motherfucker board wiping? Motherfucker board... Well, hang on a minute. There's no summoning sickness anymore, so actually that's not too crazy anymore. Because without summoning sickness, there's no real reason they care about board wiping. Because you can just summon an attack on turn anyways. But no, board wiping would be weird in that context. But yeah, Tom has powers. Along with just incredible bad luck and also slightly good luck, but he has some powers. He's mainly just a really skilled retired human at this point. Here's a good question. Is the card game connected to the book, though? Like, lore-wise? No. Character-wise? Yeah. Everyone in the card game appears in the lore or in the books in some way, shape, or form. Oh. There goes my mother. Watching content. I'm gonna back out a little bit just so... ¿Vamos mañana, citas? Entonces, no voy a ganar por ahora, entonces. Hang on. Tengo al lado, vamos a poner mi pijama. Eso, no tengo un pantalón arriba, no tengo mi fucking underwear.
Pues ahorita vas a bañar, güey.
Todavía tengo cosas con cosas para colegio como en 20 minutos.
No, about this. Yeah, imagine making it connected character-wise for instance, for making people check the thing time and time on a new number to catch if some characters will be turned to a card support. Yes. Well, because the thing is I was considering because so the thing is like I'm not gonna do booster boxes the traditional way. What was the weakness of New Age? Weakness. I guess you technically have to be like touching it or in physical contact with it. Some of them have weaknesses of their own, but the weaknesses are kind of like negligible. Like Green Age technically needs you to have enough energy in your body to heal you. It can't just heal you. It uses your own body's energy to do it. Also, depending on the damage, it can take a few days if it doesn't have enough power to make it go quickly. So maybe just touching has to be physically in contact with you. Unless you have like a New Age field, but that'd just be tech, and again, you get rid of the tech, you know, there's that. Is that a bull or is that a buffalo? Yeah, no. Oh no, I could do a landmark focus deck for the last one. Is a bison. No, bro, it's a buffalo. So what's the cosmology at this point? A void of nothingness outside of everything. And inside that void of nothingness is a world that I call the old world because I'm just so, you know, just unique and original. That encompasses everything within creation, and everything that's in creation originally started as an ideal within the old world. Heaven and hell, respectively, the elemental kingdom surrounding that, and then the infinite multiverse inside of it. And then, somewhere in between all of that, sits the White Emporium. Although the White Emporium sits in the past, present, and future, and all points in everything. So the White Emporium is a little technically there, technically not. It's not in the old world. It's probably right before the old world, probably alongside Heaven and Hell, because Heaven and Hell also exist in the past, present, and future at the same time. A Dark Circus deck, remember the freaks from Ben 10? Vaguely. And then beyond that, everything else sits either in the elemental kingdoms or sits within the multiverse itself, somewhere in that area. It's a lot of circles. A lot of circles. Yeah, because the only other areas I can think of, yeah, because most different dimensions are going to be within the multiverse. And I think that's about it for the cosmology. Because I think the architects or the pillars, I don't know what I'm going to call them directly yet, they sit somewhere in the multiverse. I guess there's the Graveyard of Echoes, but I could just say that's in the afterlife too. So yeah. Circles. Grapes or strawberries? Grapes. Strawberries are way too sweet. Yeah, no, I think I will finalize the Rin leader idea, and then I'll probably just switch him out with a different leader because I think he double dips too hard in Alexander's archetype. I think I'll move Bun up. Because Bun's archetype being either mech or storybook focused is going to be probably different enough to where I think she could fit that slot. Congrats, I haven't even designed her leader card either, so there's that. Now I get it, alright. You don't get shit. Or I could spice up and do a White Emporium deck. But because I've been thinking about it, but I have no idea how to make debt a game mechanic effectively. But once I figure it out, oh boy, is that White Emporium deck gonna be spicy. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably move the Rim deck back to like set 2. Because the other thing is, I was planning in between the quote unquote sets, you know, just on a game design level. I don't like fucking boxes of random cards that people buy that most of it's fucking shit. So I was just gonna have it be to where like I would just create like a splash set where like 4 new leaders, maybe new leader decks, and like 3 or 4 new cards for the main deck. Depends on the theme of the faction. Yes. Grapes and strawberries does depend on the theme of the faction. Yeah. And currently, 2 of the 3 book series take place in the same dimension. And then Alexander's stuck in the old world. For better or for worse. He's making the best of it. Yeah? Ah, ya, mi carro todavía no trae aire acondicionado. You can also divide the factions thing. Which wrestler would Bastion Dead or Alive be based on more, Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage, Macho Man? I think he's more based on Hulk Hogan. You can also divide the factions thing. People aren't going to have a problem waiting for the rest of the support of the deck you present in the set will appear in the next one. Well, so things like I'm not going to be doing like fucking booster boxes. So like I think the smarter because I can either A, make it like 6 core factions and move from there, or I could be like fucking Card Fight and be a psychopath and have like 26 different factions. No. No, that's fucking silly. That's what we call silly. Why the fuck did Ozra send me a fucking link to a video? Oh, I could do the red deck, but I don't know if that would be different enough from the Tom variation. I don't know. At any rate, I'll probably move him back regardless. I'll just finish up his leader design to where I'm satisfied, and I'll push him back a set because he will be conflicting too much with Alexander's setup, which means I have to design a whole new leader card, like a little sooner than I was expecting, but that's okay. I wonder if I should make handicap be a token. There we go. You know, so I'll figure out what I'm gonna do there, and then I'll work my way around that situation. Zen Card Fight only has currently 12, but usually only presents support for 5 per set. The old one had the 16. Yeah, that's still too many. That's still way too fucking many. Because if I'm not gonna be releasing cards all that often, I might as well fucking make it generic for like regions so I can just splash things into them. But yeah, no. So if I move Rin back, I'm gonna have to either present a new Outcast card. I guess I could make a fucking white. No, not white. I don't know. I'll have to figure out what I would go for there. But yeah, more or less. So those were the updates for the channel. I'll have to think about certain things for the card game. Thankfully, again, we're still on deck 2, so it's not like it's not crazy. With my mom here, my brother will be back pretty soon, probably as well. So stream will be a little bit tedious. There will not be a stream later today. So, I mean, the main regions are those 5. The others come from exclusive cross coverage or generic support. That was the biggest mistake, which was the biggest in this game. Yeah, take your time. This thing has a very bright future. We'll see. Hopefully, we can at least make it fun. At any rate, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Because with everything going on in the background and everything, I'm probably better off just working on my college work and finishing off that. There will not be a stream later today. When I get on my computer later, I'll probably work on the Earthside video for like an hour or 2, and then working on the novel. Or working on the card games tonight to design a new leader. So, with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video, which I actually have to ask Devil. Jason Stratham versus Jean-Claude Van Damme. Or Jean-Claude Van Damme. I have no idea who Jason Stratham is. Anyways, with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll talk to Devil if he wants to stream tomorrow, because he can't stream Monday. If he doesn't want to stream tomorrow, then we'll just I'll stream Monday and night like the usual time. Yeah. So with that said, take care everybody. I'll see you guys on the next stream video and have a nice day.